Alejandro Garnacho has officially arrived in claret and blue, and it hasn't taken long for Aston Villa's coaching hierarchy to fall under his spell. Following his headline-grabbing switch from Manchester United, the 21-year-old Argentine has already begun training at Bodymore Heath, where his explosive pace, fearless dribbling, and unmistakable confidence have instantly made him the center of attention. But it's not just fans getting excited. Villa manager Unai Emery and sporting director Monchi were both seen watching closely from the sidelines during Garnacho's first full session, and the reactions said it all. Monchi's eyebrow raised, in a good way. Known for his sharp eye for talent and brutal honesty, Monchi has already been won over by Garnacho's fire. After watching him glide past defenders during a 5v5 drill, Monchi reportedly leaned over to Emery and said, "This boy has no respect for defenders. I like him." Sources close to the training ground say Monchi was particularly impressed by Garnacho's work rate, even shouting out, "SOS." as the winger tracked back 30 yards to win possession, something that surprised more than a few coaches used to seeing flair players ignore defensive duties. Word is, Monchi has already dubbed Garnacho, El Caos Organizado, organized chaos, a phrase now echoing around Bodymore like a cult chant. Emery's tactical test passed with flying colors. Meanwhile, Unai Emery, never one to hand out praise easily, couldn't hide his excitement as Garnacho slotted seamlessly into the tactical drills. Emery, notorious for stopping training every 90 seconds to fine-tune positioning, barely needed to correct the young Argentine. He listens, he adapts, and then he explodes, Emery told Villa TV after the session. "We need intensity, we need ambition, and Alejandro brings both." Sources also claim Emery tested Garnacho's pressing instincts with a series of off-the-ball drills. By the end, Garnacho was breathing heavily but smiling, the kind of smile that says, "I know I just impressed the boss." The Bodymore buzz. Coaches and staff were left buzzing. One unnamed assistant was overheard saying, "It's like someone dropped a firecracker into the middle of training. Everyone's just more alert when he's on the pitch." Another joked, "We were worried he'd come with too much flair and not enough substance. But this lad has both, and probably a third thing we haven't discovered yet." Even the groundskeeper got involved, reportedly telling Garnacho, "If you run this much every day, you're going to wear out the turf, mate." Garnacho's attitude. Peak Garnacho. Of course, it wouldn't be Garnacho without a little flair off the pitch too. After training, he took a stroll through the Bodymore canteen, winked at a squad chef, and muttered, "This place feels right." He was later spotted taking selfies on the training pitch, not for Instagram, for once, but apparently to send back to his younger brother with the caption, "Told you I'd run things here." Conclusion. It's early days, but one thing is already crystal clear. Alejandro Garnacho is not just at Villa Park to make up the numbers. With Emery's meticulous system and Monchi's bold vision guiding him, the Argentine winger has found a club that values his fire and potential. If his first week is anything to go by, Premier League defenses could be in for a long season. And Villa fans, well, they're already dreaming. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more entertaining news, headlines and highlights concerning Aston Villa.